The name of the short is Fucking Bunnies.
Yes, Fucking Bunnies, and it's...
What is it in Finlandia?
How do you say it in
How do you say
Finnish?
Finnish.
Finnish.
Yeah.
I know the vodka, Finlandia.
Yeah, the original title is Saatana Ganit, which translates to Bunnies of Satan. But we thought the Fucking Bunnies is more like a vivid.
More approachable as a
Yeah.
title.
I really do like Bunnies of Satan, though. I saw it, and it's...
Does that fit too?
Yes.
That works?
It's
Okay.
hilarious. It's weird. It's hilarious. And yet, as I'm sitting here looking at you guys and thinking about it, it's also kind of a social commentary about how some people may live in Finland, isn't it?
Yeah, it surely is. Yeah.
You are the director?
No, I'm the producer.
You're the producer, and your
Yeah.
name is?
My name is Daniel Kuitunen.
Now, that name I kind of could get reading. Then I asked the rest of your guys' names. What is your name, sir?
So I'm Antti Toivonen. That's a normal name in Finland. It's actually a very forgettable name there, but here it's just like an elf name.
Yeah, say it again. Say your
Yeah,
name.
I'm the screenwriter.
Yeah, and what's your name again?
Antti Toivonen. You have to clap your hands to pronounce it right.
Antti Torbanen. Yeah, and your name?
I'm Teemu Niukkanen. I'm the director.
The director, and
Yep.
your name, sir?
Tero Tamminen, I'm the producer.
Producer. So none of you were in it, because
He was.
No, he
you were in it.
Yeah.
I wrote myself one
He was
line.
in.
Hi. Actually, I also say, are you here to be tortured?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You were in the apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
you were
you
in the
here to be
apartment. Are you
tortured?
here to be tortured?
Well, it's a Satan-worshipping sex cult.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
So-
what this is about.
Well, then it's polite to ask if you're here
Yes,
to
are
be
you here to be
tortured.
tortured?
That's-
So let me see if I can tell the story, because I saw it there, and it's a short film. What 17, 18 minutes long?
17.
17. So there's a guy and his wife. They live in what looks to be really kind of dreary subsidized housing or government housing or where everybody lives.
Well, actually, that's pretty normal housing in Finland.
Is it very normal?
Yes, it is.
Doesn't I
You
don't
sound
think-
like an elitist American, Bill.
Well, it doesn't look like the kind of housing I would like to live in.
It's a kind of a middle class, like not upper middle class, but definitely not the lower part of middle class housing.
But everybody lives very close together,
Yes.
stacked on top of each other in apartments.
Exactly.
And not a lot of privacy. The walls are kind of thin.
Yeah.
And you can hear what your neighbors are doing. And new neighbors move in to this man and his wife, and they live alone, and he is a squash player. That's his passion.
Yes.
And the neighbors that move in, they meet, and they meet one man, and he's wearing makeup that makes him look like a juggalo.
It's called a corpse paint.
Yeah, it's more of a black metal thing than a juggalo.
Black death metal music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Finns love that.
Yeah. And he, well, not all of them.
No, they all
No,
do.
they all do. They all do.
Top
I have
10
to add quickly
art
that
music.
Finland has the most metal bands
Yes.
Per capita.
per capita in
Yes.
the world.
Yeah.
I know that from
And
Death
that's
Clock.
a fact.
Yes.
Death Clock. Oh yeah,
Death
Death
Clock,
Clock.
yeah.
Yeah.
Show I watch. Yeah.
And so, and he's the guy wearing this makeup, and he's with a little boy wearing similar makeup that has 666 on his eye, and they're very friendly.
Well, why wouldn't they be?
They're like very normal, except for this makeup. Hi, neighbor. How are you? And then, somebody else take over. You're the screenwriter. You take over the story from there.
Yeah, so it turns out there's this Satan-worshipping sex cult that just moved in next door. And the problem is that they are super nice people.
Super nice. Very
Yeah.
positive.
That doesn't sound like a problem.
Yeah. So the husband of the couple, obviously he's not too happy about this, but he's always projected himself as a very liberal, open-minded person. So he can't really show this xenophobia that is suddenly surfacing like from within. So he can't show it to anyone, but he just somehow has to come up with a hidden agenda how to just get rid of these people, and especially not to let them play squash with him.
Yeah, the guy wants to
That's
become
the
his
biggest-
squash partner.
That's the biggest problem is not playing squash.
The guy wants to be his new squash partner. The guy in the makeup, the Satan worshiper.
Yeah, that's the story. Yeah, basically.
And his wife, the squash player's wife, she seems to be sort of intrigued and kind of curious and
Is she listening through the wall to hear what goes on?
well, they both can hear kind
Yeah.
of strange things going on next door. And I don't know. We don't want to give away the whole film, but there.
I think there's plenty right there to get you to want to see it.
If you're not interested yet,
Yeah.
this film is not for you.
And they eat a lot of carrots.
They do. Hence the bunnies in the title.
Yeah. They eat lots of carrots, and they make a protein shake out of the carrots. And
I don't think I want to know any more about that.
and another ingredient that will go. We won't tell you about.
Yeah.
So other than making people laugh because it's very funny, were you trying to say other things about society with the movie?
Well, I think it's what I'm trying to say that you don't judge people by their culture, judge them by who they are.
If they're nice people, they're nice people.
Yeah.
Don't judge them by their cult.
Yeah.
Well, even if they belong to, well, I guess the people who are being tortured in the movie Fucking Bunnies, which is what we're talking about right now, even the people who are being tortured, they seem to
They
be.
sign up for it.
Yeah, they seem to be pretty.
Yeah.
Casual about it.
Yeah.
Hanging on the wall.
Yeah, they're
and
hanging on the
inverted
wall.
cross.
Yeah, I think
Upside down.
the comedy comes from our style that portrays bizarre in a really normal manner.
Yeah, yeah. It's
So
Yeah, we basically just tried to like create this most lame imaginable Satanist sex cult. It's like the most middle class satanic sex cult with their rituals and orgies.
They are. They're just. And the main guy, he has had, what, 62 wives or
18.
18. I'm sorry.
I'm sure if he's divorced, but in the film he has 18.
18 wives, and he.
Yeah.
Well, all I know is after Bill watched it, he came back to us and said, "You guys have to watch this. You
It's-
guys got to see this." So
You know, it's very funny and very. Now, have audiences seen it yet?
Yeah, we've screened it twice, and I
Yeah.
think it's been received really well here.
I would think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Some of the stuff is hard to translate from Finnish to like
In the subtitles?
subtitles, but
I thought it was. I didn't have a. I don't know. The jokes seem to play. It's very visual,
yeah,
but I think the verbal. Are some of the verbal jokes lost? Do you think?
definitely.
Really?
Some are quite like let's say location based that happen in Finland, and you have to know the background of the jokes. But I think the jokes translate fairly well abroad
Yeah,
too.
we have like some word plays there that don't translate that well. For example, the safety word that they're using.
Yeah,
It's that doesn't. It's kind of. It's of course a funny thing to see in a film that there's like in this really mundane setting they're using these safety words, but the safety word is actually even funnier in Finnish.
What is the safety word as translated in the subtitles?
It's
fluffy bunnies.
fluffy bunnies. In Finnish, it means soft bunny, but if you change the syllables in Finnish, it means hard dick.
well, that makes more sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a funny language we have.
Fluffy bunnies, hard dick.
That is a funny language.
You want to learn Finnish now, don't you? No.
I don't. How have Finnish audiences, have they seen it?
We've only screened to our friends and the crew, so we basically do not know how they.
Is this
take it.
typical of Finnish humor?
Well, I wouldn't say that. It's typical for two of us, but yeah, we're auteurs.
It's playing with the Midnight Shorts program. There's still a chance to see it tonight at 11:30 as we record this, or Thursday at 7 p.m. at the Holiday Village Cinema 4.
It's called Fucking Bunnies. Look for it. I don't know where you will be able to find it online someday.
At some point,
Hopefully.
yes.
At some
Hopefully.
point
Yeah.
in your life. Just keep that in mind, and in some point down the road, Google Fucking Bunnies.
I don't. kn-
Well, I don't
okay,
know.
Yeah, you should
Not at work.
Google that.
Don't do it at work.
Yeah.
Do it at home.
Maybe you'll just find nature films. I don't know. Congratulations! I thought it was very funny and very well put together. Say your names again, because I just like hearing it. If you
Yeah.
want.
Daniel Kuitunen.
Antti Toivonen.
Teemu Toni Petteri Niukkanen.
Tero Johannes Tamminen.
Thanks for being with us, you guys.
Thanks, guys. Thanks very much.
Thank you.